This is Daf Vavam and Aleph, Daf 6a in Brachos. The Gemara left off talking about somebody who stays and waits for his friend who is davening. He doesn't leave early. And the Gemara said, if he waits for him, what is his reward? And here the Gemara picks up with the answer. Amar Rabbi Yossi, Rabbi Chanina, Rabbi Yossi, Rabbi Chanina says, Zoche lebrachos halalu, he merits to have the following brachos, shenamar, like it says, L'kshavta lemitzvosai, v'hi kenar shalomcha, v'tzidkascha kagale hayom, v'yikechol zarecha v'tzetzem imeyecha. Pasuk saying, you who listen to my mitzvahs, you're going to be like a river overflowing with peace and righteousness, and you'll have many, many children who will be successful. Tanya, we learned in a brisa. Abba ben Yamin Omer, Abba ben Yamin says, Ilmole nitna reshus la'ayin liros. If not for the fact that the eye, or if the eye was given permission to see, ein kol birya yechol lamod mipnei hamazikin. No creature could withstand all of the mazikin, all of the shadim, the demons, which the person would see. Amar Abaya, Abaya says, Inhu nefishi minan, there are more of them than there are of us. V'kaimi alon ki kisla le'ugya. He says it's like the diggings that they do around the vines. Amar Rav Huna says, Kol chad v'chad minon alfa misamole v'revavasa miyamine. Each one of them, each person has 1,000 on his left and tens of thousands on his right. Amar Rava says, Hayduchka dehava bekala minahu. When you go to the shir and it's very crowded, that comes because of these shadim, of these mazikin. Minayu have, it comes from them. Hani birchi deshili minayu. The Gemara also says when a person's knees are tired, it's because of them. Hanimani derabanan debalu mechufya didhu. Also, the clothing of the rabbanan, when they wear out, it comes from rubbing against these mazikin. Hanikari demenakfan minayu, and when people they knock their legs, their knees together, that also comes from the mazikin. Haiman de boy lemeida lahu. So a person wants to know about these mazikin, to see them. Laisi kitmon nehila v'nahader apuri. He should take some ashes, place it around his bed. Uvitzafra chazi kikara de tarnagola. And when he wakes up in the morning, he'll see what appears to be the feet of chicken. That is from them. Haiman de boy lemechzinu. A person wants to actually see them. Leisu shilyusa de shunrasa uchmasa bas uchmasa buchrasa bas buchrasa. The person should bring the afterbirth of a cat. It should be a black cat, the daughter of a black cat, the firstborn, the daughter of a firstborn. He should burn it with a candle, and he should grind it up, and he should place it in his eyes, and then he'll be able to see it. He should then put it in an iron container, and he should seal it totally shut. Maybe someone would steal it from him. And he should also be sure to seal the mouth of this container, that he should not get damaged. Rav Bevi bar Abaya Ovid Hachi. Rav Bevi bar Abaya tried this. Chaza, he saw the mazikin ve'itzak, and actually he was damaged. Bo Rabbanan Rachmi Olef ve'itzi, and the rabbis, the Rabbanan, prayed for him, asked for mercy, and he was healed. Tanya, we learned in a brisa. Abba ben Yamin Omer, Abba ben Yamin says, Ein tefilo shalodam nishmas ela bebeis hakneses. The davening, the prayers of a person are only listened to in the Beis HaKnesses, in the shul, shenemar, like it says, lishmoa el harina v'el hatfila, to listen to the song and to the tefillah. B'makom rina sham tehei tefillah. In the place of rina, which is the Beis HaKnesses, Rashi says, that's where the tzibur says shiros v'zishbachos, they say songs and praises of Hashem. That's the place where a person should daven. Amar Ravin bar Ravada, Amar Rav Yitzchak. Ravin bar Ravada says in the name of Rav Yitzchak, Minayin sha'Kadosh Baruch Hu matzoi bebeis HaKnesses. How do we know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu can be found in the Beis HaKnesses, in the shul? Shenemar, like it says, Elokim nitzov ba'adas kel. God can be found in the congregation, in the place where people gather. How do we know that when 10 people daven, the Shechina is with them? Shenemar, like it says, Elokim nitzov ba'adas kel. Again, the word adas, 10, it refers to a minion. How do we know 3 people who are sitting in judgment as a court? How do we know that the Shechina is with them? Shenemar, like it says, Bekerev Elokim yishpot. Judgment, in the midst of God is judgment. God is with them. How do we know 2 people who are learning Torah, that the Shechina is with them? Shenemar, like it says, Oz nidbru yirei Hashem ish el re'eu, one man to his friend, vayikshav Hashem, and Hashem will listen to it. When they speak in Torah, one man to his friend, 2 people, Hashem is with them. My ulechoshve shemo. What does the pasuk mean when it says it? When it finishes the pasuk, it says those who mention or think of his name. Amar Rav Ashi says choshav adam lasos mitzvah. What it means is a person thinks to do a mitzvah, v'nenas, and some kind of accident happens, v'lo asa, and he's not able to do it. Mala olav hakosav ki'ilu asa. The pasuk, the Torah, considers it as if it was done. That's the idea of lechoshve choshav adam. He thought to do a mitzvah. And finally the Gemara asks, how do we know that even one person who sits and learns Torah, that the Shekhinah is with him? Shenemar, like it says, B'chol hamakom asher azkir es shemi, in all places where I mention my name, Ovo elecha uveirachticha, I will come to you and I will bless you. Even one person where my name is mentioned, I will bless you. Now, if this is true of even one person, if the Shekhinah is with even one person, do we really need to say for two people? It's obvious. So the Gemara answers there's a difference. When it comes to two people, their words are written down in the Sefer HaZachronos. Hashem remembers their words and it's written in front of him. When one person learns, the Shekhinah is there, but it doesn't have this level of the words being written in the Sefer HaZachronos. Now, if it's true of two, what do we need to say by three? So, what might I have said at Dina Shalma Bialmahu? Judgment, a court case, it's just making peace. It's not at the level of learning Torah. And the Shekhinah will not come and visit at that point. This comes to teach us that a din, a judgment, is also considered Torah, and the Shekhinah comes. And again, the question is, if three people is enough to warrant the Shekhinah, why does it need to say 10? It's obvious. The answer is that by 10, the Shekhinah comes first, and it waits for them. But when it comes to three, there the people have to sit down in judgment first, and then, only then, the Shekhinah comes. Two dots at the bottom of the page. Amar Rav Avin bar Rav Ada, Amar Rav Yitzchak. Rav Avin bar Rav Ada says in the name of Rav Yitzchak, Minayin sha'kadosh baruch hu meiniach tefillin. How do we know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wears tefillin? Shenemar, like it says, Nishba Hashem b'yamino, uvizroa uzo. It says, with his right hand he swears, Hashem swears, and with his arm there is strength. What does this refer to? B'yamino, with his right to Zu Torah, that refers to he takes an oath by the Torah. Shenemar, like it says, miyamino eish daz lama. The fire of the law, referring to the Torah, comes miyamino, from his right. Uvizroa uzo elu tefillin. Bizroa uzo is a reference to the fact that Hashem wears tefillin, to his tefillin. Shenamar, like it says, Hashem oz li'amo yitain. Hashem gives strength to his nation. Uminayin shat tefillin ozim. And how do we know that tefillin are strength? Li Yisrael, for Klal Yisrael, for the Jewish people. Dechsiv, like it says, V'ro kol amei ha'aretz kishem Hashem nikra alecha v'yaru mimeka. It says all the nations of the world will see the name of God upon you and they will fear you. A reference to the strength. V'tanya, and the Brisa says, Rabbi Eliezer HaGadol Omer. Rabbi Eliezer HaGadol says, Eilu tefillin shabarosh. This refers to tefillin shabarosh. So therefore, when it says over here, B'zroa uzo, it refers to the tefillin that Hashem wears. Amar le Rav Nachman bar Yitzchak le Rav Chia bar Avin. Rav Nachman bar Yitzchak said to Rav Chia bar Avin, Hani tefillin de Mariolma maksivbu. What is written in the tefillin of the Master of the world, of God, of Hashem? Amar le, said to Mumi ka'amcha Yisrael goy echad ba'aretz. Who is like your nation Yisrael, one nation amongst the other nations of the world? So basically, HaKadosh Baruch Hu's tefillin say inside of them the uniqueness of Klal Yisrael. So the Gemara asks, Umi mishtabach kutsha brichu b'shivchaya du Yisrael. Does HaKadosh Baruch Hu really take pride in the praises of the Jewish people of Yisrael? Yes, T'chsiv, like it says, as Hashem hamarta hayom, you have designated Hashem today, v'Hashem hamircha hayom, and Hashem has designated you today. So it's a mutual relationship. Amar lehem HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yisrael. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says to the Jewish people, to Yisrael, Atem asisuni chativa achas ba'olam. You have made me one in the world. V'ani asa eschem chativa achas ba'olam. And I will also make you unique. I will make you one in the world. Atem asisuni chativa achas ba'olam. Shenemar Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. You have made me one in the world, like it says Hashem Echad in the Shema. V'ani asa eschem chativa achas ba'olam. And I will do the same for you. Shenemar, like it says, Umika'amcha Yisrael goy echad ba'aretz. Two is like your nation Israel, one nation in the land. Amar le Rav Acha b'rei de Rav le Rav Ashi. Rav Acha, the son of Rava, said to Rav Ashi, Teinach bechad beisa. That explains what it says in one of the batim of Hashem's tefillin, b'shar batim. But what does it say in the others? In tefillin, there's more than one compartment. Amar Lei said the following psukim that all have the same idea. Ki mi goy gadol, mi goy gadol. Which nation is as great as you? Ashrecha Yisrael. Fortunate is Klal Yisrael. O hanisa Elokim. Will God go and select one nation from the others, from among the others? Will esitcha elyon, and to place you above? All of these psukim reference the uniqueness of Klal Yisrael. So the Gemara asks, Ihachi, if so, nefishi lehu tuve bati. That's too many compartments. Only 4 compartments in tefillin. Why you've listed more than 4 psukim? The Gemara answers, Elo ki mi goy gadol mi goy gadol the damyon lahadadi b'chad beisa. Ki mi goy gadol and umi goy gadol, similar psukim, they're all in one compartment. Ashrecha Yisrael mi ka'amcha Yisrael b'chad beisa, also 2 similar psukim. Ashrecha Yisrael and mi ka'amcha Yisrael are in one compartment. O hanisa Elokim b'chad beisa. Then you have O hanisa Elokim in one. Ulesitcha elyon b'chad beisa. And finally, you have Ulesitcha elyon in the last of the compartments. That is the end of Daf Vav Amud Aleph, Daf 6a in Meseches Brachos.